We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Matt Harvey gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
Willie Calhoun is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. So a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Career numbers against Matt Harvey, batting at an even .400. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hot shot to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready with the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Andres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sliced hard on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Into the box now, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
At the ball.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball in.
A runner at first with no outs here. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive base hit. Helton is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate, number 2, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
In now for Colorado, Larry Walker. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Now the 2-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second, as now it's a 3-0 game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Kluber pauses. First pitch on its way. Dom Nunez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone, and this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Matt Harvey is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Colorado's out in front, 3-0. Up next for the Rangers, Nelson Cruz. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Michael Young, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Danny Santana waits on deck. The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Santana. It was a 2 for 5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Just hung in there on that one. Fastball well outside.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Corey Kluber is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. The 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Todd Hilton. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes ball 1.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here it is on 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, number 2. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Two and 0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Taken high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dante Bichette. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
So now to the plate, Larry Walker. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 4 and the Rangers nothing. So next to the plate for Texas,
for the
Willie
Rangers,
Calhoun. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 count. Here it is. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. A 1-1. Is strike two swinging.
1-2.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it's in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
High in the air into shallow left center. Story onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In now, Pudge Rodriguez. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. One ball,
Hey,
two
textbook
strikes,
waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
The count is 1-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And now a pitch on the way. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Dom Nunez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they lead it 4-1. Into the box, Michael Young. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Second baseman, Michael.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate, Danny Santana. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
1 gone in the Texas 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First delivery to him on the way. Left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Matt Harvey. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Todd Helton.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Todd Helton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Right side, fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Kluber steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1-2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Full count, 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Payoff pitch one more time. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now in the box, Elvis Andrus. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Digging in, Nate Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more. Number 2. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Taken, but called a strike. Line drive base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry.
Into the box now, Larry Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Foul ball.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Rafael Montero will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Rafael Montero.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-1. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Weekly hit to third. He's right there. On on to first, and there were 2 down. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Plate now, Dom Nunez. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt Harvey.
To the plate now, Matt Harvey, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
A runner on first with 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Michael Young.
Second baseman.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackman's after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Shin-Soo Choo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 18, Shin-Soo Choo.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Jairo Diaz answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Willie Calhoun will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's now a 7-4 contest.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad. He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped up. And no one will get this one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Chu rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
At the plate, Nate Walker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a shot out to right center field. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bichette is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Rockies lead this one 7-6. Brett Martin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Todd Helton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Martin, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 4th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Popped him up. Andres is there. 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Rodriguez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired. 2 down now. Digging in, number 2. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in now, Dante Bichette. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a throw over to first. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2-0 count and the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Nelson Cruz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Michael Young.
So with 1 away, here's Michael Young now. Here comes the first pitch.
Aye.
0-1, here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home is outside for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Hey! We got full count.
Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now batting, Danny Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Walker is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nick Goody will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joey Gallo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 13, Joey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Larry Walker stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
0-2, here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Liner in there for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on but fouled off to the left. One and one, here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Pazos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 14, Tony Walters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ronald Guzman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Here it comes, 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So one gone now in the Texas half of the eighth. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. One out, one on in a one-run game. And it's quickly 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Stepping in, Tony Walters, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Walters.
The pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo is right there, one down.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Todd Helton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 2-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rockies strand 1. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Scott Oberg comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Elvis Andrus. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Blackman. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Nick Silva.
In now, Nate Walker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Now running at first for the Rangers, number 19, Nick Silva.
Oh. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Number 19, Nick Silva.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
There's the 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So digging in now, Nelson Cruz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Michael Young. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Walker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the one-run margin stands.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Colorado posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Matt Harvey takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Corey Kluber permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Scott Oberg wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.